Renewal and Unification, 49a. Religion as Human Development. By Abdel Moumin, Ibrahim, Ahmed. The time has come to migrate from the world of the fall to the kingdom of heaven, from the old world that followed the old Adam to the new world that follows the new Adam, a world that, in a certain sense, resembles the state of creation before the fall of the first Adam. This migration is not a movement through physical space but an inner journey from one world to another, from one state of being to another, and from one level of consciousness to a higher one. The sciences of our age have opened a gateway into a new dimension of existence that has always accompanied us, though we have remained largely unaware of it. It is a leap in consciousness of the kind long anticipated in religion and theosophical thought. The real question, therefore, is not, where is the human being going? Rather, it is, from which inner world is he emerging, and into which inner world is he entering? This migration is not geographical but revelatory. It is not the movement of the body but the movement of the spirit and of consciousness. Human beings are, by their very nature, transitional creatures. They never remain permanently fixed in a single moment, nor are they ever fully completed in one condition. In the visible material world, they are stretched between the past and the future. Yet in their deeper reality they transcend this outward existence and extend into another dimension. Our minds and consciousness function as mediators between ourselves and the spiritual realm, between our brains and our hearts. Feeling our consciousness is actually touching our invisible dimension. Our past is not merely the collection of days already gone, it is the accumulated imprint of distant ages. Likewise, our future is not confined to what awaits us in this earthly life, but extends to the ultimate destiny toward which our souls are moving, including the life to come in the spirit world. Accordingly, the next world is not entirely separate from the present. Rather, it is both the profound depth of our past and the farthest horizon of our future, while the present itself is merely the shared boundary between the two. The present, therefore, is not a place of permanent residence but a place of passage, not a state of rest but of becoming. Our consciousness and imagination are virtually without limits. Yet when we recognize the limitations of our physical world, the finite boundaries of the earth, and the limitations of our temporal existence, the brevity of our lives compared with the vastness of time, we begin to see that our earthly life is no more than a fleeting moment. At that point, the possibility arises of freeing ourselves from the prison of the present moment and of place, from the tyranny of the body, and from the powers of fear and greed. Humanity, however, still remains far from this complete awareness. The veils of the material world are dense, the needs of the body continually press upon the individual, and the pressures of society, the state, and indeed the whole modern world magnify the importance of the present moment. The immediate time and place come to dominate human perception, giving rise to fear of the future, regret over the past, fear of others, and greed for both the future and what belongs to others. If the human being is merely a traveler passing through this world, what, then, truly remains? It is neither outward appearance, nor noise, nor the countless details of daily struggle. What endures is something far deeper, love and caring for others. The past is love, the future is love, and what survives of a person is the living influence he leaves behind and the descendants born through love. If the true migration begins within, then its first instruments are the word, the tongue and the ear. A person's voice changes a little even when physical appearance changes a lot, because it arises from the deepest seat of the self. For this reason, hearing occupies a central place in spiritual life. The word proceeds from the heart, passes through the mouth, enters through the ear into the mind, and from the mind returns to the heart. It travels from one heart to another, where it grows as a seed grows into life. Hearing, therefore, is not merely a physical function but one of the gateways of spiritual formation.